Hello, hello, and welcome in. So I remembered to charge my mic this time. um, so hopefully we don't have any issues with it turning off randomly in the middle of stream, like last time. But anyway, yeah, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Farrah, it's really good to see you as always. We're back with the Trapper's Legacy Challenge, or tournament. And there are already 2 submissions, and I realized that, our run last time, we were already at 2 days, and the current runs, we've got one by Syl with 8 days, and Chef Maria at 7 days, and welcome in, Rob, thank you for that. So I'm thinking we might want to actually start over. Just to give it another go, because there's no way with 2 days and not having forged that we're going to be able to hunt. So I don't want to do it over and over and over again, and like I said, I don't really expect to actually win, but I'd like to try and give this one more go, especially because I saw that there's a custom code that you can use, and I think I have the settings all correct, but just to be 1000% sure, we're gonna just use the custom code that was given. You can enter it here. That way we triple check and make sure that it's definitely correct. I do still kind of like the idea of starting in Desolation Point and moving through, but I'm not actually sure if that's the smartest idea. We might want to actually start in Mystery Lake and then try and forage in the Muskeg or in Broken Railroad instead. So I think I might try that just for something different than last time. We'll see. Hey, Furry Gamer, welcome in. It's here for a couple minutes, but you tend to look at chat for the first couple minutes before you start, so I wait. That's pretty devious. Yes, I do tend to look at the beginning, and then I kind of, tune out and start going into my little ramble. Let's see. So I think I'm going to use the same ones that I used last time. I'm going to use Firemaster still, and I'm going to use... Did I use Snowwalker or Blizzard Walker? I think I used Blizzard Walker. Or maybe I should use Snowwalker. No, not Snowwalker. Not Sprinter, Snowwalker. Stamina bar recharges faster. Maybe I use that one instead, actually. Let's do it. Okay. Trader doesn't really matter. Okay. TL. This is what, attempt number 3? We'll just call it TL3. It's like TLD. But 3-er. I don't know what the term is. The 3rd. TL the 3rd. It's nighttime. I kind of was hoping we'd be on the other side of Mystery Lake so we could search for more stuff. But I guess we'll just go to Camp Office and look there for stuff. I also think I need to sleep less and just take sleep damage. Or exhaustion damage. Sleep damage. Can you imagine? You go to bed and it's like your pillow starts punching you in the face. I don't know why that's what my brain assumed sleep damage meant, but enjoy that. Alright, I'm trying to think if I know of where any particular pools are in Mystery Lake. Because I don't usually spawn here, because it's not a typical interloper spawn, I actually don't know where we can find things like matches and pools off the top of my head. Is that a wolf? Or is that a deer? I think it's a deer. Yeah, it's a deer, okay. We would have been fine. At least it's nice and, like, bright out. Of course, it's gonna be super dark inside, but... we might be lucky anyway. Lucky, yes. Very, very, oh so lucky workbench. You know what? Where is it? Here we go. Am I crouching? Why am I crouching? There's a hook. Stack of papers. Are we warming up? We are not warming up in here. That's inconvenient. Okay, let's go upstairs and maybe look for some clothing. Oh hey, he's here. Okay. Oh, I started going back down the stairs instead of sideways stepping over here. Okay. This is not much better. Okay, my next thought is we get out of here again, since we can't really search anyway, and we head to one of the lookouts, or like the lookout, because it won't be warm there, but we should be able to see.
Sure getting cold.
Sure getting cold. I have the windows closed here, so you shouldn't be able to hear it, but there's this one house sparrow that likes to sit on the roof and just scream all day long. We think it's because of the cat. There's like a cat that doesn't officially belong to the family, but it hangs out here the most. It kind of it's sort of the neighborhood cat, let's say. Typically hangs out here and outside. And so we think that it's because it's trying to warn other birds about this cat. But it is nonstop. Last night it was especially annoyed with the fact that we were all sitting outside, just enjoying the evening. Oh, Rob. I saw that wolf in the distance and I was like, someone is going to do the wolf bait. I just know it. Simple tools. And yeah, so we were sitting outside just like enjoying ourselves, and the dog was outside, the cat was outside, and yes, heavy hammer! And the bird just had absolutely no chill. Heavy hammer, cold damage. Breaks success. Okay. I do have to keep an eye out for that wolf though, because I don't want to become a wolf. Yeah, and burp screaming contest be like, exactly. And like 90% of the time, the cat just does not care. It's just there. He'll just be like napping or whatever, and the bird just has no chill whatsoever. Some birds, on the other hand, have way too much chill. We were driving to get to some like doctor's appointment thing, and there was a seagull in the middle of the road that had found some food, and like we had to brake because the seagull just did not care, was not moving, refused to get out of the way. You're just like, dude, you cannot win against a car, Mr. Seagull. So some birds have too much chill, some birds don't have enough. Let's grab some stones. Oh, also, what was that? Was that our ankle? I think so. Okay. right, I can't sprint because of my ankle. Okay, so if we have this heavy hammer, as long as we find a hacksaw relatively soon, we'll be good to go. Saw a seagull on holiday getting plastered trying to steal a plastic bag full of empty alcohol cans. Oh my god. That does not surprise me at all. Seagulls seriously are just, they're a little bananas. Just a little much. Oh, I hear ptarmies. Or as I like to call them, the seagulls of the Arctic. Hi, buddies. I love them. I'm so glad they added the ptarmigans there. I think they're my favorites. I don't really want to sleep too much, but I might sleep a little bit just to heal. And to warm up a little. We'll see. Alright, what do we have around here? Shelf. First aid kit. Band-aids? Antibiotics, okay. Firearm cleaning kit. I don't need that. Why did I pick this up? We're still not warming up in here. Wood stove, newsprint, dog food. Okay, dog food is good. The outdoors, some books. Oh, I forgot to say books. I know a thing or two about books, and that's a book. Alright, here. We'll sleep for like 4 hours. I have a personal vengeance against the person because I got a bug so they didn't stop making noise non-stop. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Maybe I quickly break this down. I feel like I'm gonna be missing something just because I can't see everything very well. So I don't really feel like I should leave yet, but... It's okay, I think we're good. Oh, sewing kit. See? I would have missed that otherwise. Too bad we don't have any cloth, because otherwise we could just go ahead and... we could just make ourselves, like, an improvised hat. I'm hoping by the time we get back to a building, it'll be light enough out that we can see. Oh, we should go to Trappers. Right. I think Trappers typically has matches. Learn a new move, blow out my eardrums. Exactly. Exactly. There's also this one blackbird. It didn't do it yesterday, maybe because the sparrow was doing enough screaming for it, but there's been a blackbird that almost every night between 10 and 11 p.m. does its, like, warning call constantly. But like I said, for like an hour straight. Pretty insane. But, thankfully we didn't have to deal with both of them last night. If we had to deal with both birds just like screaming at the top of their lungs, I don't know how I would have dealt with that. I would have been very upset. And the thing is, I love birds.
Feel my hands.
This is such a bad idea. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, I guess this is actually working better than I thought it would. Oh.
Do I? If I don't warm up soon.
No, no. No, no, Mr. Wolf. Leave me alone. Well, if we end up confronting him, we do have our hammer at least. I think he might have just left us because we broke sight with him, but I don't know for sure, and I don't really want to turn around to look. Finally beat another game. That's one less out of still over 200 backlogs. Never end. No, they do not. There are too many games, not enough time, is what I always say.
That guy who drank his own
Hey,
pee
Matt,
doesn't
welcome
seem so
in.
crazy
GG
right
on
now.
first. I think he stopped following us. I don't hear any wolf sounds anymore, but it could just be covered by the wind. I've been trying really hard not to buy games that— oh god. Is that another wolf or was that you? That was Rob. Thank you, Rob. I should have known. I've been trying not to buy new games, but, you know, sometimes it's really hard if there's a good deal, or, you know, when there are free games available, or what have you. Demos to try. It's just too many games out there. Yes. I am, for some reason, especially susceptible to them today. It's daytime. Just because it's nighttime in game does not mean that it is nighttime in real life. Yeah, okay. That is where I thought I was. That's good. Don't have anything useful here. Doesn't look like it. Wish the Stop Destroying Games initiative would succeed. What exactly is this Stop Destroying Games initiative? I think I might have seen this at some point, or you might have mentioned it before, but I don't remember. We have another wolf on our tail. You have time because I finished college for good? Oh, nice! GG! It's just a lot of games aren't easy and really long. Like, I've got 2 LEGO Star Wars games that take forever. Spyro, Rayman 3, Sims 2 Castaway. If I wanted more, it'll never end. Good games, far too cheap price tags. Yeah, like, Spyro is a great game, and you're right, it is not short, not by any means, especially if you want to try and complete everything. Leon is trying to get companies to leave games in a playable state when they shut down. Oh, yeah! That does seem really important. It's essentially like a problem that a lot of people are having with quote-unquote smart devices when a company goes broke, and then it's like, well, what happens to the servers? And, like, you need to still be able to use things. I mean, if you don't have all the features, you shouldn't just have a brick, basically. They refused to issue any ruling on it. I'm gonna have to look that up to see what the next steps are, and if it's still possible to, like, sign anything or to take any action anyway. And I did sign my signature for that because it sounds great to me. It does. It makes sense. Especially with more and more games having online components to them. Wolf, can you just chill? Wolf, leave me alone. Maybe if I go up and over the hill, he'll lose track of me. Okay, so the good news is we have the hammer. The bad news is I don't feel like we're getting like any further than our first attempt at this challenge. Let's see. Some games are made always online just so they can shut down when they want and force people to pay for new games, which is that's just wrong.
Never.
Oh no, we got frostbite. Sorry, Astrid, that's just the name of the speedrun game. Yeah, I especially hate it when games that, like, don't need to be online force you to be online. Like, it just... The amount of times that The Sims has bothered me to go online, when it's like, this is a single-player game, I've downloaded it onto my computer, I am playing offline, please let me play offline. It's just... Ugh. It's just not cool. Okay. Not okay. That's leaving the cabin. I don't want to do that. Alright, I'm gonna go back to this. There was nothing in the rules about this. Do we have matches? Please tell me I have matches somewhere. Just a minute. I'm looking forward to putting my nose down and trying to beat Wonder Boy 3, the Dragon's Trap. It's gonna be a long one. Well, I hope that it lives up to your expectations and that you have a really good time. Workbench, bench, bed. Come on. I thought there was like a box or something over here. There's a Maglins! Well, I wonder if we have Maglins weather. I didn't actually pay attention to that. That was a sewing kit, but we already have that. What's the other food? Candy bar, candy bar, candy bar. Where? Come on! It was right here. Sardines, peaches. I thought I saw a candy bar too. Maybe I just imagined that. Safe. Okay. It's like when Blizzard was banning people for cheating in StarCraft 2 single player. People were cheating in single player. Blizzard insisted it affected multiplayer and banned anyone who cheated, not just from multiplayer, but from the game completely. So you paid for a game and then couldn't play it. And, like, let's just step back and ask the question, can you really cheat in single player? Can you? So 31... Oh. Is that 20? Oh, it might have been 30. 20. Buying a deck of cards, the store tells you can only play Go Fish with it. You play Solitaire and the store shows up at your door and takes the cards back. Yeah, like, it just... It's silly. Like I said, like, can you really... Can you honestly cheat at single player? Like, sure, if you're doing single player, like, tournaments or, you know, single player competitions or something, sure. But if it's genuinely just you playing, just for fun, really? And just because you're willing to, like, cheese or cheat in single player doesn't mean you're going to in multiplayer.
This stuff will come in
It's like
handy.
getting banned from Skyrim for using mods. The game is designed for mods in the first place. That's what makes it fun. Love modding Skyrim. Alright, we're gonna go see if we have Maglin's weather. Had built-in cheats, but they disabled achievements and didn't cover everything the third-party cheats did. But like, yeah, I just do have Maglin's weather. Yes. And that's the thing, like if you disable achievements and stuff, it's like who cares? Ugh. Stupid.
Too cold to think.
Right, we need to make some water. This is not going to be warm enough, so I'll go inside while this is cooking. Oh, I do need film. That's a good point. Do we have any cloth in here that I can break down? We've got another book. Is that another firearm cleaning kit that I just saw? Could have sworn I just... Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Is that a book? I know a thing or two about books, and that's a book.
That's a book. Indeed it is. Another book. I really use some cloth though, game. Wouldn't hate that. Anything on this shelf that I missed? Let's see anything. For example, third-party cheat I used let me take control of my enemy units. I'd play games with 2 AI opponents, play one faction, and the AIs would be the other 2. I'd use the cheat to steal a builder from each of them. I could build units from all 3 factions. But like again, it's just you playing against these AI teams. So who cares? Like, why should they care about that? I can see if they were like, we have to disable this while you're in multiplayer mode. But like that's different. 6 minutes until boiled. Okay. Oh, I forgot to call a couple of bingo events. Just a second. We've got starts of fire, Raglan's weather. I guess we'll call things she's lost. I mean, not really, but a little bit. Okay, I think we're good for now.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Here, have some water instead. Can I eat any of these things? I'm gonna eat the sardines. We're gonna risk it. Can I cook these? Let's do it. But I love to buy old games from the early 2000s and farther back because it's all physical. You own it, no risks, no nothing. Maybe the game won't run, but risk I'm willing to take to own what I buy. Yeah, being able to own, like, physical media is so great. It makes me sad how challenging it's become in some spaces, really, to get that. 22 minutes, that's too long. Delicious. Oh, I can't cook more water because I don't have another one of these things. Okay. If you have a physical version of a Switch game, they can block you from playing it whenever they want. That's not okay. Anything else I can break down in a short amount of time? Not really. Paper. There's really nothing I can do in here. I'm just mostly staying warm while we wait. Yeah, that's really not okay. Can I make any teas or anything? I don't think so. I think I only have one. Yeah. I only have one birch bark. Unfortunately. Saw it happening, just shrugged it off, doesn't affect me, and kept paying the companies, which shows companies that they can get away with it. Yeah, and it's also difficult because, like, I think there are a lot of people who also maybe didn't see the writing on the wall either and just kind of was like, oh, yeah, this is so convenient. And just, well, yeah, it is convenient, but that's not always necessarily for the best long term. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that some really cool, long, like, standing companies are also making decisions that essentially... Oh, darn, I really want those, but I can't, because I don't have a... hacksaw. Are, like, risking their reputation because, you know, they can make a quick buck. It's really too bad. Like microtransactions, if people didn't actually use them, companies would have just abandoned the idea. It's true. And I mean, part of the problem with microtransactions is, of course, that they rely on a practice that is extremely addictive. So even if most people avoided them, the people who, like, are very sensitive to this type of addictive behavior still ended up becoming whales. And then it was like, oh, this is still worth it for us. And then it's like, it's so frustrating that they're essentially using psychology against us and just looking to make a quick buck. And it doesn't matter what it does to the company, to their reputation, to their products in the long run. They just don't care. Oh yeah, and like I am absolutely disgusted with like the amount of DLC that like The Sims has put out, and now it's like, oh yeah, we're not going to make any more DLC, but you can get stuff from the marketplace where we're giving a small percentage to, you know, fan creators who are making stuff. And it's like, okay, so you're not actually fully paying the people who make it, and also you're paying like ridiculous amounts of money for 1, 2, maybe 3 items instead of getting an entire pack, as if you didn't already have too much DLC to begin with. Whatever. It's just sad. Most skins for games are just recolored crap. I think League of Legends, each character had like 5 or 6 skins that were exact same with just different colors. Yeah, that's a huge problem with a lot of Sims DLC too. Is it's like, and I like people would actually point it out. I obviously didn't know it because it's not like I had tons and tons of DLC. I had a couple of expansion packs that I bought over the years when they were on sale, but that was it. And there were people who would go through the list of items that came into a new, like a new expansion pack or a new stuff pack or whatever. And they'd be like, this is just this thing from 3 expansion packs ago, but recolored and like it's the same texture, and that's just disappointing. $35 or so, and those aren't worth that much, but yeah, some are 4 are worth it. Yeah, and like if you get it on sale, like that was the thing for me. I only ever bought Sims DLC on sale, and now I'm at the point where it's like there's not really any DLC that I still want, even, and I don't really want to support them at this point. Like I didn't really want to support them then, but no, it got the best of me. I ended up getting a couple of DLC, and I don't regret it. I use them, but it's like just sad. And it's not like The Sims 3 didn't have issues with its like marketplace thing and whatever, but that was so much less intrusive, and the DLCs that they brought out for The Sims 3 were also so much more well-rounded and thought out and like just better quality that it's just you just can't really compare the two. Stopped playing Magic the Gathering as a young jar back when New Edition released, and I saw a lot of new cards that were just old cards with the new names on them. Hey Jeff, welcome in. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, why buy the same thing again if you already have it? Apparently The Sims 4 DLC costs 1,455 Canadian dollars, and that's with some being 60% off. That's just like mind-boggling. That is sick. I mean, I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, and if someone has the money to burn and they really want to, fine, do your thing, but I think from a company standpoint, I think that's too much. And I don't, it's okay. And I know it was always like, well, yeah, we want to have lots of different things so that there are lots of different options. Everyone, you know, we're not saying that everyone has to get every DLC. You can just get the ones that you want, but...
Come on, little fire!
I don't know. Like, we all know secretly they want you to buy as many as possible, if not all of them. Alright, we're gonna use one of our coal. I need to warm up fully. There's just no getting around it. Otherwise, we're not gonna survive this. I played The Sims 2 and Sims 1, great games and no DLC, well not for the console ones, but the console versions are so very good. Yeah, and like with Sims 1 and 2, there were a few expansion packs, but they were very limited and like in number, and the scope was really good. So again, it was different. It's disgusting that they have DLC now that costs as much as a full game. Yes! Yes, that's also part of it. Especially because most of them are, like, not fully fleshed out, not really... Like, they all are so glitchy and buggy, and it's like... I just can't. I could never justify spending full price on it, but especially now with the amount that they have, it's just too much. Sims 2, at least the Legacy Collection, which has a bunch of DLC with it, maybe all, not sure, is only $20 on Steam right now. Oh, that's cool. I really enjoyed playing The Sims 2. I think that was probably the one I played more so than The Sims 1 when I was growing up. I then became a huge fan of The Sims 3. I had a lot of Sims 3, and I played that throughout like high school. Even when Sims 4 came out, I was like, no, I like The Sims 3 so much, and Sims 4's launch was obviously a little bumpy to say the least. Let me call some bingo events while I'm ranting. But I did really love The Sims 2 growing up. I didn't play the first one as much, but I did still really enjoy it. I'm getting close to frostbite risk again. This is not good. But I don't really have anything else I can do about it, so... Only games I'll accept being buggy is Bethesda games. They're just so funny. I love watching compilations of Bethesda games being buggy. Let's go ahead and cook up a tea. And we can also... Oh, I forgot to call birch bark. We do one more water. Let's go ahead and drink this and then pull torches. I think having 3 meters in the red is a very, very likely possibility. Also making bad decisions. Very likely to happen. There's a song on Bethesda called It Just Works. That's great. For a second there, I thought I was gonna run into the fire. Maybe we try and find a hacksaw now that let's go look in camp office now that we can actually see what we're doing. And if there's nothing there, we'll just, I guess, move on to FM. I mean, there could be stuff over on the other side of the map, but I don't really want to do that. That was Rob again. I knew it. I looked, and as soon as I turned, I was like, this is going to be a trap. 3 times the charm. It's just one of those days. Right. We could also just continue on to FM. It might actually be better. Although I feel like camp office should have some food. Might have some clothes. And if the Maglens was over at Trappers, I feel like we might have something good upstairs.
God, I'm starving.
And our hunger's in there. One thing that still has me shocked is the PlayStation 2 online servers still work for most games, like Need for Speed and stuff. It's actually incredible. That is really good. I only owned 2 games for my PlayStation 2. And one of them has been adapted to PC, so I bought it. I occasionally play it on PC. Part of me misses it. I sold it eventually because I moved away from home and it didn't come with me. I wasn't using it enough. And I was playing more games on PC than on console anyway. But sometimes I do miss it. Maybe we'll find some food or like some cooking utensils in here. That would be really great. No. Oh, we can use this can. Salt. Sure. Why not? Yes, a cooking skillet. Sweet! And more salt? I don't think we need more salt. I do want the flour. Pork and beans. Spray paint. A bedroll! Yes! Okay, so we're probably not... Oh, and a cooking pot. We're probably not going to find... the hacksaw here, huh? If I were smart, I would have looked at the tool tables again, but I didn't. Another book. Let's maybe go ahead and start a fire. Some companies kill games and don't let anyone continue with them as pure greed. Even if they aren't going to do anything with them, they don't want people playing old games because then they won't buy new ones, or companies just release a slightly newer version of the exact same game. Yeah, the whole thing with the companies releasing slightly newer versions of the exact same game also is just...
Oh, yeah.
Drives me nuts. Like, even as someone who doesn't buy those types of games, like, when I see, oh, it's this game, the... 2026 edition, and it's like, have you changed literally anything? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and cook up... Oh, I can't make bannock yet. I'm not good enough at cooking. Let's go ahead and cook up the banged up pork and beans then. Got like 60 PS2 games, so I've got my work cut out for me. I guess you do. Heard rumors Sega is possibly making a new handheld. If so, I'm interested. It'd be good to see them back. Well, time will tell, I suppose. I think if a company is going to re-release a game, they should give it away for free or at least heavily discounted for anyone who already owned the game. I kind of have to agree with you there, too. Like, there are so many games that it's like, oh, this is just, we tweaked it so everything looks a little better, and it's like, why am I going to pay for this again? It just doesn't make sense. Okay, please don't give me food poisoning. Please don't give me food poisoning. Yes, no food poisoning. Let's just go ahead and get this cooked. While we're searching. Lantern fuel. We're also going to want some cloth. Another book. Some crates. Still 13 minutes on the potato. Let's go ahead and break down this crate then. Let's play this Steam game. It was free to play with the only paid content being cosmetic stuff. It was a great game, except it was super difficult to play, so there were no new player retention, and thus it died. That's really unfortunate. That's one thing that had me so happy when Hinterland was putting the survival mode and story mode separate. You didn't have to buy it again if you owned it. I agree. I think that made a lot of sense, and I really appreciated them for that, too. We're doing on water 23 minutes until melted. I feel like we should maybe... Let's make another tea. I think we can agree that Chapter 5 of the story mode kind of sucked. To be honest, I actually liked it better than the others. I liked it better than the others because it was so different from survival mode. You know, a lot of the other ones... Like, I understand why people like the other episodes because they're very much like survival mode. But to me, I feel like it should be its own separate thing. And so, I kind of liked that that was the case. Oh no, I let my fire go out! Oh, I'm such a doofus. Okay. Did not pay attention. But still, for me, survival is hands down the better experience. It's definitely more what I enjoy. It's a game on Steam that's $1,000 and it's basically nothing. You're in a castle and you walk around with NPCs forced to remain behind a rope or something like that. Wait, what? How? How is that worth 1,000? I mean, I love games, but I don't feel like any game would be worth 1,000. Put it in your game section, okay? Thanks.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I am so confused. No, don't be hungry again already. Have I started this thing already? I haven't.
Hope nobody
More
makes this
antibiotics.
anymore.
I don't. No, I don't need more antibiotics. I think we're gonna want to make. Yeah, an improvised head wrap. Literally, all it is, you put your name on a wall that others who bought the game can see. I see, so it's just like, hey look, I have money. Great. People are already trying to get it removed from Steam because it is not a game. No, that is not a game. That is literally just, look, I have money. I used it for this. Isn't that fun? It's like, no, not really. I got a Sega Master System from the 80s for Christmas and the last year. Best arcade console I own. 8 out of 10 games I have are arcade games reports. That's really cool. Oh, I love, like, old arcade games. Like, classics. And by that I mean, like, Pac-Man. This Pac-Man. Frogger. Like, those were some of my favorites. Actually, one of my favorite games from my childhood was a Frogger spin-off called Swampy's Revenge, where there's this crocodile enemy, his name is Swampy, and he steals Frogger and Mrs. Frogger's babies and like scatters them across the world, and it is your job to find them and rescue them. Oh my god, I could play that right now. I have such fond memories of that game. Except for the spiders, because of course, there were spiders. I think I might need to sleep after all. Oh, I'm just wasting so much time. We should go outside. Maybe there's a little bit of end of day Maglands weather. Pac-Mania, it's basically Pac-Man in 2.5D. It's really cool. That sounds like so much fun. Oh my god, I would love that. Supposedly there are already names on the wall which indicates people have bought it, but seems info shows no players. Interesting. So I wonder if they like put in a few at the beginning just to get people started, just to like see stuff. Just so that they'd have something to look at, but that does look suspicious if you're like putting in fake players. We're still at 0 days survived. Maybe I will sleep. I know I shouldn't. Looking to get Frogger for PSP, it's a really good game. It is! Honestly, I love Frogger. Unfortunately, the Pac-Mania is a Master System game exclusive from what I know. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever played it or seen it, but it sounds like a lot of fun. We're gonna sleep. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Astrid is annoying me, although I don't have enough calories, really. Needs a knife to break down. We could break down the chair. We might need to just starve for a little bit.
I could eat anything.
SteamDB says peak players was 1, but that could have been dev giving themselves the game for free. Exactly. Like, that doesn't have to mean that there were actual legitimate players. Okay. Oh, an Aurora.
God, eat
Fabulous.
anything right about now.
Working on it, Astrid. Working on it. Our health looks much better now. Hunger's in the red. I think we had... Let's see. Let's see. We have makes or repairs animal clothes, but we don't have anything about improvised clothing, so I guess that's me thinking something is a bingo event that isn't. Oh, Super Space Invaders, another classic. It's not the first time it's been done. There was a more expensive game up, and then there are the asset flip games, which are just cheap one-day games that are being sold for $60. Oh, right, an Aurora, of course. Haha. That was the entire reason that I actually opened the bingo event thing. Thank you, Rob. But yeah, the people who will like make super cheap games or oh, I can't even light this. Yeah. Or who will hijack games, game listings. It's just I remember watching a video recently about like scammers who were hijacking games that had reviews and screenshots and everything, and then basically putting fake games with malware in it. It's like, awesome. I love that for society. I was calling number 45. Catching a fish. There you go. GG, Rob. Congrats on that bingo win. Okay. So we're gonna start starving, because I'm all out of food. Also all out of water. And unless the weather cooperates, we can't use our torches either. Oh, please, please, please. Yes, Maglin's weather. Maglin's weather. It's way too windy, so I'm gonna jump inside with this, I think.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
If they're gonna make a remaster of a game, they should do Legend of Dragoon. That PS1 game was selling for $50 even when the PS3 was out. Wow. Okay, let's go inside. I'm wasting so much time. Haha! Haha! I know it was you this time, Rob! Let's go ahead and burn the Small Arms Handbook. Didn't get me this time!
Come on, little fire.
Alright, come on, little fire.
Perfect.
Go ahead and throw some reclaimed wood on the fire. We need more water, so we'll start with that. Let's go ahead and boil this water first. Because we can't really cook anything yet anyway. Oh, I wonder if I should go out and get some cattails. Game called Arcade Smash Hits for the Master System. It's 3-in-1 that has Breakout, Missile Command, and Centipede in one cartridge. Fun times. Who doesn't love classics? Okay, please don't notice me, Mr. Wolf. I should have done this yesterday. Oh well. Any more right here? Let's see, we're immediately near us. GameStop here was buying copies of Legend of Dragoon because it was selling immediately anytime they got copies. I guess it was very popular then. Like I said, the only console I ever owned was the PS2, so I'm kind of a noob with a lot of the console games. Although I did know a few because my cousins had, I think, the PS1 as well. I don't have anything to cook. Okay. Fine, we'll boil some more water. There we go. That's better already. Can I make some rose hips? Yes, I can, and then we can make a tea. $3 until boiled. How close are we to leveling up cooking? Probably not very. No, not even a little bit. What? Please. Okay, let's try the recycled can. That's weird. Why couldn't I cook the teas in that?
I could eat anything right now.
Any closer? Barely. Okay. I think while I was in college this year, I did a business and IT course and learned game design, so I kind of know how stuff works. That's really cool. That sounds like a fun course. Man, I kind of wish I was still in school. I wish that I could just be a student forever. I don't know. I like taking classes. I like learning lots of random stuff. But like in a very structured way. It actually wasn't fun. I'm sorry to hear about it. It sounds like, because it sounds like a fun topic. Maybe it was just the way it was taught. Maybe it was just your teacher, you know, making it dry. Let's drink the birch bark. Like, on the one hand, I'm really glad to no longer be at university. But on the other hand, there are times when, like, it could be fun, though, to just take random courses for the rest of my life. Too bad that's not a job. I can't just I can't get paid and sustain my life just by learning random stuff. Oh, the game design was fun, everything else wasn't. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's the thing. If I could be paid to be a student, it would have to be for fun courses. Although I suppose everyone has a different definition of fun, because I've had some really fun courses over the years that I don't think everyone would consider fun. Took programming and some of that was game, and part of that was some game design. That's also cool. I think think then I might actually enjoy some programming if I had like something I was working towards. Because I was starting to teach myself some basic coding stuff, and the biggest thing I had was like I just didn't have anything to apply it to, and a lot of the examples that they gave for, you know, you to apply it to were like, I don't care about this. This is not exciting and interesting to me. This is boring. It's like, okay, now we're going to go through this sheet and we're going to figure out, you know, how many of these things are in the table. And I'm like, I don't care. This is all made up stuff. Did you know seahorses don't have stomachs? I did not. How much a little phrasing can impact everything, right? Someone explained it to her the year before I started. She stopped wording it that way. At least she did. At least someone told her. Oh my god, can you imagine you're saying something that, you know, typically is used in a much, you know, a much different context, and no one tells you, and you're doing this for like years in a professional context. Oh my god. I only said that to students for like 5 years. Oh my god, that would be like my nightmare. Casually saying that for 5 years straight. And then someone finally telling you. And it's like, at that point, is it good that someone tells you? Or would you rather be like, no, just, we just pretend like this didn't happen? Exactly. It was at this moment. You need some food. Okay, I cannot let my torch go out, but I don't really want to swap it. Do it after we get all these cattails. It's getting cold in here. So find some wool sweaters. That would be nice. It'd be nice if we found a wool sweater inside this train car, but I doubt it. The instructor kicked a guy out of the back of the class. He was borrowing a PC while she was teaching, but he was typing too loudly and he wasn't in her class. Oh my god.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
But like, also, what was he doing there? If he wasn't in that class? Silly. I've definitely gotten some looks because I type loudly.
I could eat anything.
Yes, a flare! Oh, very helpful. Very, very helpful. And a windbreaker, also helpful. Scrawled message. Some scrap metal. Let's go. Is making a normal keyboard sound louder than a mechanical keyboard? Oh! What? How?
One little fire.
Did he, like, add sound effects to it?
Perfect.
Speaking of which, part of my laptop keyboard broke, so I'm gonna have to try and replace it with something. Seven? I really don't want to use coal for this. Like punching the keyboard? Exactly, like... I must know how this happened. 6 sticks. Let's maybe go ahead. Do I have anything to cook? No, I can heat up my tea. That's it. Oh, he was working on his assignments while another class was going on, and usually that's fine as long as you don't disturb the class, but he obviously was disturbing by typing loudly. Oh boy. Yeah. Cooking up some more water seems like a good idea. Let's do a liter. I'm just quietly burning my torch over here. It's not a piano, just push it. Do not slam your fingers on it. Should I have to wait for him because the dude liked to write a novel for his code comments? Oh my god.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
9 minutes until melted. Wait, didn't I put water in this? I apparently didn't. I apparently just placed it. Let's go ahead and break this down. Minutes. Let's go for it. Oh, we failed our repair. That's upsetting. Fails to repair something. I was walking down the hall with his buddy. He had a, he'd left a coffee mug in the hardware lab, so he had a full mug and an empty one. The teacher was having class, he handed the full one to his friend and took the empty one into the classroom. He stood in the door, looked around, stuck the cup under his sanitizer dispenser, gave it a few pumps, looked around again, then walked out. Class he was drinking hand sanitizer. Oh my god. Here we see a man in his natural habitat, using a keyboard the wrong way. What a moron. His lifespan is around 20 years in captivity. I'll just pull more torches, I guess. Oh, we're still so cold, though. Actually. Let's try repairing this now. We're still too cold, but you know what? I'm just gonna heat up this tea. Alright, Rob, have a good day at work. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and thanks for scaring me so many times. You'll be missed. Okay, we can technically make... Oh, that's a bear. We can technically make, like, one, set of... Oh, maybe we'll find more here. Arrowheads. Oh, here's some more scrap metal. Maybe we'll be lucky. Maybe we'll find enough scrap metal that we can just, you know, forget about it. You know, forget about finding all the other equipment that we need. My goodness. I just noticed that there's a group chat that I'm in and so much has just happened within like the last hour and a half since I started streaming. Because of course. Furry gamer! He's not gonna get us. He's too far away. I hope. I'm gonna just subsist on cattail heads. I mean on cattails for like the rest of this time. Oh, I do have my flare now. I was gonna say I cannot let this go out. I cannot let this go out. I have no matches. Maybe we'll be super lucky and we'll actually find a hacksaw over here. I honestly should have probably watched Maria and Syl's run so I could see kind of what works and what strategies they used. I'm just kind of winging it. I have no plan. Yes, there is a potential second bear. I think he's always there, right? I think this region always has those two bears. And to be honest, the one up here, I don't really know his path as well as I used to now that things have, you know, changed a little bit with the wildlife refresh. Like, I pretty much know where to expect the first bear. The Kool-Aid bear, as I like to call him. Seriously, I have no plan for this. I genuinely don't think we'll be able to do this in under 10 days. But if so, I'll be very happy. I'll be very pleased with myself, even though that will not be a winning run. But I don't care. I'm not anticipating winning. I don't compete in these things to win. I just like to do new things. I like to try out new challenges and events. Genuinely, I shouldn't be surprised that both Syl and Maria completed in under 10 days in game, but I was not expecting that. For some reason, I genuinely thought that it was going to be longer than that. But I think most people, when they see the word speedrun, they decide to actually just, like, not care about what happens to their survivor, and it's like, okay, we're gonna just not sleep this entire time, and I'm still like, but I want to sleep. Sleeping is nice. No, I want the metal, please. Thank you. Firewood. Also, there's a backpack over here I almost missed. Some people just compete for fun. Exactly. I am one of those people. I just like to compete because it's like cool to try out new challenges and just to play in a way that I wouldn't normally. Like in this one, I would never, ever, ever in a normal run go to the far territories within the you know, the first like 60 days. I typically am waiting until I have all of my animal gear and, you know, I've got a good solid run going. Nope, we're gonna forget about that. We're just gonna go to the far territories. Some more coal. So we should have enough coal and enough... No! Oh, I saw that happening! Oh, okay. We do have, don't even think we can call this a terrible decision, because that was not a decision. I realized what was happening as it was happening, and I couldn't stop myself. No, what I was gonna say is we do have, a flare, but I want to wait until we get a little bit closer to the forge to light it. Oh, that was a big mistake. We definitely don't have enough scrap metal to make see, maybe we'll find some more around here. I was gonna say we don't have enough to make a hatchet and a knife and arrows, but maybe we'll have enough to make... Oh, do we think we can make a hatchet and arrows? I need a hacksaw to break this down, so what's... Oh, the hatchet could break down the, what is it called? The hatchet we could use to get, saplings. At least we found this flare, man. Otherwise we really would have been screwed.
If I don't warm up soon.
Okay, let's go ahead and... And we have a blizzard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can call... Let's do torch chain fail for that. I think we were carrying more than 10 torches. We also had more than 10... Let's see, we have a blizzard. We had more than 10 coal. Oh, we have more than 15 cattails. And not more than 40 sticks. Okay, so we can do the cattails. Oh man, I really just ruined this run, didn't I? Wait, there's a ski jacket here. I didn't even notice that. Dusting sulfur. I don't care about dusting sulfur. Need a pry bar for that. I've already searched this. Okay. Up here, anything interesting? Another copy of Wilderness Kitchen. I don't have enough scrap metal to make a knife. To make a hatchet. How long is this gonna go for? 9 hours. So what we might be able to do, actually, is we wait until we're warm enough, and then we try and go to the... Oh, no, this isn't gonna last long enough. I won't be able to see the... I was gonna say we could go up to where the, whatever it's called. Come on, brain. You know, that bunker thing. That's the word I'm looking for. Bunker. But I won't be able to see anything in there. Oh.
Anything right about now.
And it was like 12 and then something like 24. Or 26 or 27, I guess. Oh, I missed it. And then it was like 39. Okay, so. 12. 26 or 27. 40. Okay.
I'll take it.
Maple syrup. Oh, I never find maple syrup. Okay, what we could do then is I guess we do make a knife. It takes 3 hours. We have 8 hours on the fire. We'll just have to forge a second time. But we do have another forge in Broken Railroad, so... Let's go ahead and cook the pork and beans. I'm gonna let this go for like 8 hours, and I'm gonna see if we can... There's more scrap metal here. Oh man, I could have made it.
This will come in handy.
More antibiotics. Alright, let's see if we can get up to the bunker. To the bunker and back real quick, Astrid. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, where is he? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I knew there was gonna be one up here. He very frequently is, but I was expecting a little more warning. God, I can't see.
I could eat a horse.
We have to go over this way first. Oh man, I can't see. I can't tell which way is... Okay. What do you mean you could eat a horse? You were fine. Hold on. Oh boy. I think I'm heading back towards the barn. Which is good.
starting to feel numb.
I'm trying to get you back to the barn where we have some warmth, Astrid, but I can't really see anything. Doesn't help that my computer is like... I've got such bad glare. Old Homestead. Oh, there it is. Right? What's this? No, this is a hay bale. Another hay bale. Another hay bale. Here it is. It's right ahead of us. Okay. Jeez. Where am I?
I could eat anything right now.
Excuse me, where is the farm? This way? I think it's this way. How can I be this lost? Like, we hardly left the place. Oh, here it is. There it is. Now I can see it. Now I can see the fire.
I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
Alright, 8.5 hours. Let's eat some cattails and then get some sleep. Actually, let's eat some dog food. Mmm, delicious. Dog food. Astrid's favorite. It's a long dark, you're bound to get lost. Exactly. Let's do like 5 hours or something to start. Wait a minute, what? We had 8 hours on the fire. I slept for 5. Why is my fire out? It's in a furnace. Excuse me? I don't understand how that just happened. Hey Fawn, welcome in! It's good to see you. Okay, that was unexpected. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I must have been mistaken with how much time was left on the fire, but I put more stuff on the fire so it would be 8 hours, or 8.5, and I slept for 5. I don't fully understand what just happened. Still happy Tuesday. Yes, still happy Tuesday indeed. Alright, that was weird. But we're gonna just roll with it. New run hype. We're gonna go back with our Mystery Lake start though, because I feel like this was not a terrible idea. I'm gonna use the same 2 that I used last time too, because I think that actually is... Actually, no. I want Cold Fusion, actually, and Fire Master. Okay. This is number 4. I mean, it's entirely possible that I made a mistake there, but I could have sworn that I put on enough stuff for 8 hours. Whatever. We've got the same starting point as last time. Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! If we could get another day 2 forge, that would be pretty nice. It'd be even nicer if we end up finding a hacksaw and a hammer right away. Not that I was upset with just my hammer. I probably would have been upset by, like, day 7, though, if I still didn't have one and, you know, couldn't get saplings cured. And actually, I think having cold fusion is going to make a difference because it'll mean that indoors we should be warm. Which we were not before, which was kind of a problem. It's like, look at this, we're not even cold yet. Maybe this time we won't get, frostbite. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But it's already super dark in here.
I'll take it.
Ooh. We might need to, yeah, we're warming up in here, that's nice. We might need to come back. Let's light out. We might need to go back to the stack of papers chair, to the lookout, like we did last time. I didn't even search the filing cabinets last time, I don't think. Oh, herbal tea. No, give me the herbal tea. Oil. Flour. I need this so I can get back out of this thing. I think we're gonna come back. The longest long dark run is 102 days, longest ever. On day 50 something with a new run, I'm going for a 1,000-day achievement without dying. That's my goal. Ooh, good luck! My current run, my current long run, is somewhere in the 200s, I think. I'd have to check. I don't remember exactly. And I'm hoping to first get to the 500, but then to the 1,000-day achievement. So I'm coming up with all these, like, silly challenges and stuff to keep me focused. Hey, Avi, welcome in. I just looked, you set your bedroll down to sleep, but it was out of the warmth range of the forge, so you were cold for the 5 hours sleep. Oh, that's what happened. But that's so weird that you can be outside of the range while still being in Spence's. I didn't think that was possible. Unless, did I accidentally leave while I was stumbling in the dark? I didn't think so. Oh, that's annoying. But thanks for checking. That would definitely explain it. And it's really good to see you. I'm doing pretty well, thanks, despite, you know, the death just now. Other than that, I can't complain too much. Are you also trying the challenge, Evie? I'm curious. If you are, what your plan is or your strategy. I have no plan. I have no strategy. As evidenced by what just happened. I do have one run that I started for this last week on Friday that is still alive, but I ended up not starting with it today because I think it's going to be a little too slow. We did get our hammer. No, we got our hacksaw, but not our hammer yet. And so I think it's gonna be too slow to work with. So I decided to try again. Man, that was such a rookie mistake, too. Come on. Man, I'm so glad I chose Cold Fusion this time, though. Because we've been out, we've gone to so many different places, and we're still not even taking cold damage. We will in a matter of minutes, but in-game minutes. Getting a bit peckish. I have no idea what the plan is for dinner tonight.
I just want to lay down for a bit.
Part of me is hoping... I have absolutely no idea if this is the case, but part of me is kind of hoping that we go to the... There's a restaurant here that's like old Balkan type dishes. We mostly get steak there, and it's so good. And I kind of hope that that's what the plan is, but I don't actually know. We have not actually talked about a plan yet. But we had a barbecue on the weekend to celebrate the summer solstice, and we made a lot of noodle salad. A lot of noodle salad. So I have been eating basically noodle salad every day since Saturday. And I could go for something like a steak right now. Sewing kit, I saw it. Where is it? There it is.